10 bartering items to have on hand for when an SHTF situation happens. Now, there are many things that you can stockpile to use as bartering items during an emergency situation. These are just 10 that I think are important to have on hand. If you're new here, hi, my name is Katie, and I teach families just like yours how to prepare food, water, and other essentials to sustain long-term emergencies. Number 1, alcohol and tobacco. Liquor, wine, cigarettes, and other tobacco products are really sought after items in an SHTF situation, and they're always good to have on hand to barter. Number 2, medical supplies. Bandages, over-the-counter medications like Tylenol and Motrin, antibiotics, and general first aid supplies are an essential item to have on hand for bartering. Number 3 is hygiene products. Things like soap, shampoo, toothpaste, toilet paper, feminine hygiene products. These are all everyday essentials that are great to have on hand that people may be willing to barter for. Number 4 is one that I don't think gets enough attention, and that's baby supplies. This is an essential item for parents, and they are going to need it when it is no longer in stores. So adding things like baby formula, baby diapers, and baby wipes into your stockpile is a great item to have on hand when bartering comes into play during an SHTF situation. Number 5 are books and educational materials. Knowledge is a valuable asset, and especially in difficult times. Books on survival skills, gardening, first aid, and other practical topics are valuable to have on hand. And this is one you don't even have to go the expensive route and stockpile books, but you can create little printed out packets if that's a better option for you. Number 6, I'm just going to call creature comforts. These are things that after you've already been in an SHTF situation for some period of time, that people are going to start seeking out as a luxury item. Things like coffee, chocolates, candies, spices. They're all great to have for your luxury bartering items. Number 7 is one that I love and I personally stockpile because it's easy and it just makes a lot of sense. Now, in a grid down situation where people are in prolonged periods of not having any electricity, they're going to need alternative methods to cook and prepare their food. There are so many routes that people decide to take for these situations. Some people cook over fire. I personally wouldn't because the smoke will give you away. Some people like to cook over coal. Some people have small camping stoves that they stockpile propane for. But the items I'm talking about are the essentials that you're going to need to get those going. So buying matches in bulk is a great bartering item. Buying lighters in bulk is a great item. Buying fire starters is also a great item to have. Now, number 8 is another one that's going to come for a long-term SHTF situation, and that's Heirloom Seeds. These are a convenient item to add to your stockpile because they're inexpensive and they don't take up a lot of space, and they're regenerative. So if you are gardening with your heirloom seeds, you can collect more seeds from your crop. Now, number 9 and 10 are going to be your big high-value items for barter. So number 9 is going to be tools and equipment. That's going to be items like axes, machetes, saws, multi-tools, and even fishing equipment or hunting equipment, things like snares, hooks, lines, etc. These are great if you need to barter for something a little bit more valuable. All right, last but not least is number 10, and that is water filtration. Now, this can be anything from water purification tablets to water purification pens, bottles, etc. This is a high-valued item that is good to barter for other high-valued items. And to conclude this list of 10 bartering items, I want to add things that I would never use as a bartering item. These are essentials that if you're bartering with them, people know you have a lot more of it in your home, and it puts yourself and your family in danger. These are things like water, food, pew-pews, pew-pew juice, things like that. Don't ever use those to barter. If you enjoyed this video, please support me by giving me a like and sharing. And if you want to contribute any items that you think are essential for bartering, go ahead and leave it down in the comments below.